Elon Musk's plan to settle humans on Mars seems no less than a fantasy or science fiction story to us. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla and SpaceX companies, has an ambitious plan that by 2050 he will build an entire city on Mars where 10 million people can live. And that too without any support from Earth. Elon Musk's plan was initially ridiculed, but people started to believe in this dream of Mars colonization when NASA also joined SpaceX's Mars mission, because over the past few years, SpaceX has made significant advancements in rocket technology. As we know, Elon Musk's company Tesla is also expert in making electric self-driving cars. Similarly, SpaceX rockets use technology that allows them to reach space using minimal fuel to transport humans to Mars, which is 62 million kilometers away from Earth. A special starship is being built, which according to Elon Musk, will use technology similar to that used in Tesla. It will operate on batteries, that is, the fuel will be used in it at least. It will deliver humans to Mars, but the question arises that on Mars, how will a human colony be possible? Why do we want to leave and settle humans on this barren land of Mars? There is no oxygen to breathe, no food and drink, nor a place to hide in the cold as minus 100 degrees Celsius. When there are humans, if there is no basic facility to live, then humans on Mars, how will it be possible to build a colony? These are the questions you will be able to know the answers to in this video. First of all, when all the natural facilities of living on this meaning are available, then there is a need to send humans to Mars. What is it? What do you say? What is the matter? Whatever research was being done on the health of our planet Earth for the last several centuries, the results of all those research have come negative with regret. Scientists say that since humans have started fossil fuels, that is, petrol and gas, since we started using it, the Earth's temperature has been steadily rising, and a time will come when this temperature will become so high that on Earth it won't be possible for any living being to survive. According to a survey, every 10 years, the Earth's average temperature is increasing by 0.16 degrees Celsius, which means in the hot areas where humans currently live. If this continues at the same rate, after 150 years from today, it won't be possible for humans to live there. Due to rising temperatures, glaciers are also melting rapidly, which is increasing the chances of floods, cyclones, and tsunamis. It's not just about the use of fuel. This pollution has also damaged our Earth's ozone layer. The ozone layer that protects us from the deadly rays coming from the sun, that is also slowly getting damaged, meaning on one side we have the heat generated by pollution, and on the other side we have terrifying solar radiation. Scientists have confirmed one thing for sure, that one day our Earth will no longer be habitable, and that's why we humans, for ourselves, looking for a second home, a second planet right now. But why only Mars? There are many other planets in our solar system, so why is Mars being chosen? In our solar system, we have one neighbor planet, Venus, and the other, Mars. Venus is much closer to Earth than Mars, but we cannot go there because it has all that we're running away from: heat. Venus is the second planet to revolve around the Sun, where the heat is so intense that it melts iron. Then there's Mars, our neighbor, which is the fourth planet revolving around the Sun. It doesn't have the fire of Venus, but the winters here are worse than the Arctic region of Earth. It's not just the harsh winters that create problems for humans on Mars, but Mars lacks oxygen and water. The basic necessities for human survival are not present there. Despite knowing these conditions, what is the plan that NASA and Elon Musk have? How can they keep humans alive on Mars? According to Elon Musk's plan, a small group of humans will travel to Mars in 2026. This group will be equipped with all necessities to survive for at least 2 years, including food, water, oxygen, and pressurized suits. Surprisingly, these shelters will be constructed by robots already present on Mars. Artificial intelligence-powered robots will be sent to Mars ahead of human astronauts. These will be specialized robots capable of working independently in different areas, but also able to join together when necessary. These robots will be able to work much faster than humans. They will be equipped with cameras, sensors, excavators for digging, and 3D printer units. These solar-powered robots will first use sensors to locate a specific type of soil. They'll set up their base unit wherever they find the highest concentration of this special soil. The robot assigned to digging will excavate the area and collect the soil, then smaller robots will transport this soil to the refining unit. After refining, this soil will be transported to the 3D printer unit, which will print layer by layer. This process will continue for several months and can be monitored remotely. Once the shelter is complete, the second phase of robotic operations will begin. For the first time, a group of humans will land on Mars, bringing with them a significant amount of equipment. The robots already on Mars will welcome the humans, collect their belongings from the landing site, and transport them to the base unit. Inside the base unit's shelter, small inflatable units will be set up. These units will automatically inflate due to Mars's low atmospheric pressure. Humans will live in these pressurized units, which will maintain an artificial Earth-like pressure. All these pressurized cabins will be interconnected. To provide electricity, robots will help establish a solar farm. If someone needs to leave the base unit, a special vehicle will dock with the cabin door to prevent pressure loss when opening. This ensures the internal pressure doesn't leak when the door is opened. Now it's time to build a greenhouse on Mars so we can grow vegetation there. According to scientific research, initially only potatoes and beans can be planted on Mars. As the plants inside the greenhouse grow, they'll produce something crucial for Mars: oxygen. Yes, these plants will not only provide vegetables but also oxygen for humans on Mars. However, this oxygen won't be sufficient, so arrangements will be made to produce additional oxygen on Mars as soon as possible. Amazingly, the Mars rover has already conducted this experiment. A special device powered by solar energy will take carbon dioxide from Mars's atmosphere and pass heat and electrical current through it. This process will separate oxygen from carbon dioxide, which will then be collected. In other words, a small team of humans will be able to produce oxygen there. For food, they'll have at least 2 dishes available. Frozen water beneath Mars's surface has already been discovered by the rover, so that ice will be melted to create water as well. 1 thing out of 100 humans sent to Mars will now be able to survive without Earth's help and can return to Earth when necessary. But will this continue indefinitely? Will people going to Mars never leave their cabins? If they're going to live the same kind of life on Mars, then what was the point of all this elaborate preparation? Scientists don't have a solution to this problem, but they think that if we make some changes to Mars's atmosphere to increase its temperature, then perhaps in 100 or 200 years, Mars could become as green and lush as Earth is now. In other words, according to scientists, increasing Mars temperature could bring life back there. The ideas being proposed for this are hard to believe. One MIT student, Margarita Marinova, has an idea to build factories on Mars using robots that would work non-stop, day and night, doing just one thing. Their job would be to produce smoke, and because of that smoke, Mars might eventually develop. What is happening with meaning means global warming. On the other hand, Elon Musk has also given an idea to increase the temperature of Mars, and that is to use nuclear weapons on Mars. They say that 10,000 nuclear missiles will be fired at Mars. There will also be melt, and the overall temperature there will also increase, due to which Mars will be soon humans will be able to live. Nazreen, Elon Musk and NASA's plan so far is that in 2026 first, a small group of humans will go there and do various experiments, and then every 2 years. After this, when Earth and Mars come close to each other, then the Majid people will be sent there. By 2050, 1 million people will live in pressurized cabins on Mars, and simultaneously efforts will also be made to increase the temperature of Mars. Or after 200 years, he managed to make Mars an Earth-like planet. Hope you guys like and share this video. Thank you very much for the loving comments of the next great video.